So we're sitting at Lahore airport right now. I wasn't able to record anything beforehand because obviously my family was a bit emotional. And yeah, naturally I was leaving home. It's 13th September right now. I'm leaving Lahore, Pakistan and moving to London for my master's. Not sure where life takes us, whether I will be coming back to Lahore for sure. Not sure when I will be, but yeah, let's see what it takes. In this video, I'm going to talk about why I decided to actually move to London for my master's, although I'm running four successful businesses, and why I did not choose to go to Dubai as of yet. I will also show you Qatar's Qsuite on the way, and yeah. Alright, so we're done with our food, and now I just want to give you a quick insight into how this Q Suite actually is. To be honest, it's not that bad. It does remind me a lot of the Emirates First Class. It is, you know, pretty near to it because you get your own compartment, you have your own door which can be closed, and there's ample of leg room over here. One thing that I did like was there was massage feature as well, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, you have your own storage compartments, mini storage compartments over here. This goes up and down as well. But all in all, I'd say decent value for money. Not a lot of value for money, but you know, the reason I spend money on expensive flights is not so much because I can't, sit 8 hours in economy, but it's more so because I want to set a standard for myself, and I want all of these things to keep pushing me into achieving more. Because, for example, if I know I'm going to be spending 4 times the average person or 4 or 5 times the average person on a flight ticket, I know I have to work 4 or 5 times more than the average person to achieve that level of life as well. Because I cannot be expecting to put in the same amount of effort as everyone else and expect much different results for myself. So it's just a way of how I push myself. Uh, a very good example would be the first time I took the first time I took an international trip with a friend. We actually went for an Umrah, and we were in Qatar Qsuite at that time as well. And because that was our first international trip with our own money, not parent funded or anything of that sort, that did push us. And after that, whichever flight it's been either business or first, and it's been pushing us. And I actually saw this video. I'm not able to remember the name of that person. He's a famous comedian, the bald guy, but it actually stuck with me, and it does make a lot of sense. But now the main part. So honestly, people don't see it. To be able to afford these tickets, it is not easy. All right. This. So my flight is from Pakistan. No point to work over here. You can't get them from places like concierge or anything of that sort. So you have to pay full price, and it's cash. No points, no Amex points, nothing. And it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of persistence. I I probably think I'm the only one over here that's under 40 sitting over here, and everyone probably thinks I'm a rich, spoiled brat. How come he's going to study and he's going in Q Suite, but they pretty much don't even know that I put in more hours per week than they do. I've been putting, as far as I can remember, for the past 2.5 years, it's been at least 90 to 100 hours per week minimum. And there's been days, many days, actually, most of my days are 16, 17 hour work days. So, as sad as I am that I'm leaving behind my family, the past 2.5 years, well, I wasn't really spending a lot of time with them anyways. I mean, it does bring in a lot of difference, but well, that's the cost of trying to achieve a lot more in life. And that's what many of you are not able or not ready to deliver. Now, as far as I'm concerned about why I'm moving to London and not to Dubai full time, where I have a full time business, and I have a very good social standing as well. The reason I'm not moving to Dubai is, so see, Dubai is very good for one thing majorly, where it unlocks your mind, unlocks your potential to think, and you're able to understand how big the world is and how small of a fish you are in the world. That's already been done for me, all right? And now all that I care about is trying to build and trying to become someone who other people look up to and believe that, they need to level up in life. And I personally think Dubai is a playground for people that already have hundreds of millions of dollars in their bank accounts, all right? If you want to grow, uh, it's a very cutthroat market. And it's not that easy, all right? Because everyone in Dubai that comes over there, they only come there to make money. No one's coming to Dubai for anything else. They're only coming to Dubai to make money. So it's extremely competitive. And then in such a competitive environment, you need to have something which differs you from the crowd. So that's why I chose London, because I personally still do believe no matter how bad the city is turned into, it still is the global financial capital. And the amount of, quality people that I can connect with over there, the amount of people that I can learn from over there, I don't believe I can do that in Dubai as yet. All right. And for that reason specifically, I want to spend maybe 1 or 2 years in London while my master's degree and keep on doing that, connecting with people, networking with people, and learning from people. Because, see, the number one rule to level up in life is to accept that there's a lot of people that do much better than you, and you have to look up to them and you have to learn from them. Because if today I started feeling like, there's no one that understands maybe A, B, and B better than me, I know for a fact I'll stay behind in the game. Because the reason I know everything is because I feel like I don't know everything and I'm constantly, digesting information, constantly looking for things. The day I started feeling like I know it all, I wouldn't be doing that. So naturally, then I wouldn't know it all maybe after 5, 6 months because new information would come up and my pride would not let me even digest those things. Well, that was primarily the reason why I'm moving to London. And I personally believe I wanted to do the university experience as well. I have barely been to my university back in Pakistan. I had maybe a 4 5% attendance over there during my 3 years. I did graduate with very good grades, but that's just because maybe I'm smart. But yeah, and I personally believe when you're doing a business degree, before running a business, you don't understand anything. But if you're actively running a business and you're doing a business degree, it can help you massively. I personally experienced that back in my undergrad when I used to study for my exams and I used to be studying my subjects. Those would actually be things that would be happening in my business. All right. I would just, I would just be like, oh, all right. So 2 days back when that problem was hitting me, this is the term that it's called, and these are the views that I need to take towards it. So I personally believe there's a lot of potential. While I'm running a business and doing a degree by the side, I'm able to put all of those textbook knowledge into practicality right away and understand in a much better perspective. The reason why I scored much better than everyone in my grade, although they had 80 90% attendance and I had 2 3% attendance, was because of the fact that I did not need textbook information because I could practically imagine those things in my business. I could give examples of my own business, which helped me connect with my course a lot more. So, I personally do believe that my master's is in entrepreneurship and innovation management. I don't expect people in that degree who are coming for jobs. They're either established entrepreneurs or they're aspiring to become, entrepreneurs because they probably have a family conglomerate running. So yeah, those are the people that I want to network with because that unlocks my mind to see a global perspective of how things are working. Because obviously, you're gonna see people from all around the world. So primarily, that is the reason why I am moving to London. And yeah, apart from that, I do know it's not safe. Well, every place has its pros, every place has its cons, and I'm gonna keep on showing you guys on exactly how it goes. But yeah, Stay tuned. So just woke up from my sleep and we're about to land in Doha. Doha's airport, if you haven't seen it, it's very nice. I'm gonna be showing you. So we did just arrive to Doha airport. Surprisingly, it's pretty empty, and I don't think I've seen this of an empty Doha airport before. But yeah, we're gonna head to our gate. By the way, since this is my first vlog, I wouldn't call it a vlog, but my first maybe YouTube video. Bro, I cannot film in public at all. I cannot have a camera looking at me or holding a camera in public at all. And it feels super awkward because when I'm speaking to this, people are listening around me and they're looking at me, and it feels very weird. So, yeah, let's see how good of a job we do. We have a 4 hour layover, but I'm telling you guys, once you guys see the lounge, you'll wish you had a longer layover over here because there's nothing like that lounge. And here we are, the pinnacle of Doha Airport. The reason why everyone loves this airport, it has a garden right in between the airport. Imagine they have a Louis Vuitton lounge inside the business class lounge. This is just on next levels. Yeah, this is much better than I imagined. So around 2 hours are left now, and I didn't sleep in the start, and now suddenly I'm very sleepy. But now I can't sleep because if I do sleep, I am afraid I'll miss my flight. So yeah, we're a bit stuck up now. And yes, my face is swollen up, like these under eyes are swollen up because I haven't slept in approximately 30 hours now. This happens. No one has punched me. Sleep. Now we're headed towards our gate, but apparently I asked the security guy, he's like, it's around a 40-minute walk, so I prefer that you take a train. And now we're gonna be taking a sky train. So we're just about to board for the final flight, and yeah, pretty long journey already, and we're gonna sleep on this flight for sure. So I just woke up now after like a good 3 hours of sleep. Food is done, everything's done. Let me show you what they're giving us, what the amenity kit is. So this is a diptyque amenity kit, and the first zip is empty. So you have socks, a random card, a perfume, and some other items. We're gonna keep this back. I don't think we're gonna be using this. And now, I actually told myself I'm not gonna be shopping, but I think we did a bit because this is a perfume I really liked, and I didn't have it for myself, but my younger brother actually took it from me. So, and yeah, I actually do really like it, so I had to get it again. So another box inside the box. This is the perfume. And then this is what the real thing is. Right. Yep. Pretty nice. So yeah, that was about it. There's approximately 2 hours left, and now I'm gonna get my laptop. I'm gonna get some work done, and until then, we'll see you when we land at Heathrow.